Grand rising, good people. How's everyone doing on today? Yes. How are you all doing? I gotta remember how to work this. Can't remember how you work this. I really can't. I can't remember how you work it. I know there's a way you can work it, but I can't remember how. I can't remember how you work this. This is crazy, ain't it? This is crazy, y'all. I don't know why this is a trip. Outline it though. Set on image, video, or GIF as a background. Your background will not be visible in all layouts. Set on image, video. Okay. I still don't understand this stuff. You still should be able to set it. Y'all might hear my thing in the back. My what you call it? Smoke detector. So I apologize for that. I gotta get one of my sons over here to change it for me. But anyway, how y'all doing on today? I was trying to see if I could do this thing, but I don't quite know how to do it. I gotta learn how to do this. I really do. I gotta learn how to do this. But nevertheless, how's everybody doing on today? I know I'm late. I am late. But that's all right. I'm here. Listen, I wanted to talk about this. I wanted to talk about acceptance. Acceptance, okay? And I want to talk about it today because, I see a lot of people doing stuff to be accepted. It's not like they got to do it, they do it because they trying to be accepted, okay? And I mean, even to grown ups, right? Even to grown ups. I see grown ups doing that, trying to do things so people will accept them. Learn to accept yourself for who you are. Let's start there first. Learn to accept you for who you are. That's it, and that's all. You don't got to worry about if anybody else accepts you. You got to learn how to accept yourself. That's the problem. That's the problem that a lot of us are having, is that we don't accept ourselves. We think, we don't think we good enough. Okay, we don't think we good enough, and that's where the problem coming in. Y'all, for those that don't know and you're new here, I have a daughter who's Down syndrome, and she makes noise and stuff, and there's nothing I can do about that. If it bothers you, then move on. And that's no disrespect, right? Don't take it, don't get offended. That's no disrespect. That's just how I feel about it. It's nothing I can do with the noises that she makes. So if you can't take it, then move on. If it's bothering you, then move on. I understand. But anywho, yeah, but a lot. I see that. I noticed that a lot here lately. That a lot of people. And I'm not talking about young folks. I'm talking about old folks that's up in age a little bit, right? A lot of y'all are worried about being accepted by somebody, right? Some of y'all, not everybody, but some. And like I say always, you got to learn to accept yourself first. Learn to accept you. See, and that's something that a lot of people don't want to hear. When you try to tell people something that's you know something to help them out, they don't want to hear it. See, that's the thing we got going on too today. A lot of people want to hear what they want to hear. If you ain't talking what they want to hear, they don't want to hear it. See, some people don't want to hear what they need to hear. They want to hear what they want to hear. You understand what I'm saying? That's just how it is. That's why I say what I say and I move on. I ain't got time to worry about, you know, Do you get it? Or are you trying to get it? Or none of that. I ain't got time for that. Okay? Because I still have to take care of me. You understand what I'm saying? I still gotta look out for me. So I don't worry about, I can't get caught up into people who don't want to be better. You understand? Who don't want to do better. I can't get caught up into that. That's your problem, not mine. You know, if you still want to, if you running around here, you in your 40s or older, and you still running around here acting an ass, okay, and stuff, that's on you. That's on you. See, I'm a person, I'm transparent. I know how to shut up and listen. I know how to let somebody teach me. I'm teachable. Okay, I am teachable. And see, that's the problem with some of us. We're not teachable. And we won't shut up long enough to let somebody teach us something. We won't be still long enough because we think we got it all together. And we think we know every damn thing. And some of you don't know shit. And I'm just keeping it among with you. Some of you don't know shit. Some of you lost in the sauce. And that's why your life is in such turmoil. You know, that's why your life is so confused. It's such, has so much confusion and chaos in it. Because you won't take the time out to let somebody teach you something or tell you something that's right. Because some of you think you got it all together and you know every damn thing. And a lot of you don't know shit. You don't know nothing. And that's just the truth. You know what I mean? You got to learn how to shut your damn mouth and learn how to be teachable. That's what you got to do. You got to learn how to be teachable. And that's the problem with some of you. You ain't teachable. You talk too much and you think you got all the answers. I'm 54 and I'm still learning. I still shut up and listen. I still know when to shut up and listen. When somebody trying to tell me something for my own good. But some of y'all, you don't want to do that. Think you know every damn thing. You don't know nothing. And that's the problem with a lot of us. We lost in the sauce. Still ain't caught up yet. Yeah. Still ain't caught up yet. Because we think we know everything. Oh, yeah. Think we know everything. Don't know nothing. But that's on you at the end of the day. You ain't hurt nobody but yourself. And so many of us are running around wanting to be accepted by somebody. What? Learn how to accept yourself. Why are you worried about somebody accepting you? Why you ain't learned yet how to accept yourself and move on? You ain't learned yet how to validate yourself? Look for validation within yourself? Some of you haven't. Some of you haven't caught on to that yet. Some of you are still stuck in a rut. Excuse me. Some of you are still trying to catch up with what's going on. And that's the sad part. That some of y'all are over the age of 40 and you still trying to catch up, trying to figure it out. That's I don't know about that. But that's because, like I said, some of you are not teachable. You're not transparent, right? You don't know when to be quiet and listen. Because some of us think that we know everything and we got it all together. And we don't. Let me tell you something. As long as you're breathing and living, there's room for improvement. And you can learn stuff. Okay? I don't know who told y'all because you become an adult Can't once you become an adult, can't nobody tell you nothing. You know, and you got it all, and you know it all. I don't know who told you that, but I'm telling you, that's a big fat lie. As long as you living and you breathing, you got room to learn. You can always learn something. It's all up to you. Everything is up to you at the end of the day. And it's a trip because I talked to quite a few people, and it's crazy how some of y'all don't, you don't love yourself. It's just the truth. You don't love yourself. That's why you can't accept yourself. That's why you always looking for somebody to accept you, because you don't know how to accept yourself. If you work on you, if you start just working on you, right, and not worrying about what somebody think of you, what somebody's saying about you, worrying about all that, and just work on you, changing you, being a better you. You'd be surprised the way you would get to. You would be surprised. I'm serious. Of where you will end up at. Like a month. Give yourself a month and say, all I'm gonna do, get you a journal and say, all I'm gonna do is focus on me. It's about me. From July the 1st to August the 1st. It's about me. I ain't worrying about nothing and nobody. It's about me. And get you a journal and make it all about you. Fixing you. Starting within. Within. And go to a mirror. Go to a mirror and sit in front of that mirror. Okay? And ask yourself numerous of questions. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who is the greatest of them all? Mirror, mirror on the wall. How do I feel about me today? What do I feel about? How do I feel about me on the inside? But the only thing with that is that you have to be honest with yourself, right? You can't ask these questions and then tell yourself a lie, right? Like if you sit in front of the mirror and say, mirror, mirror on the wall, how do I really feel about myself? Because when you look in the mirror, who you looking at? Yourself. Who looking back at you? Yourself. So you're asking yourself these questions. But you got to be honest. You got to be honest with yourself when you ask yourself these questions. You got to be honest about, how do I really feel about myself? How do I feel about myself within? When I walk around, how am I really, really, really feeling about me? For real. You got to answer those questions, but you got to be honest. It helps. It works. But you have to be honest. You have to be honest about yourself. You can't do that and lie to yourself and say, oh, I feel damn good about myself. I look good. I feel good. I love me today. Huh? You know? And then when you get in the house by yourself, you ready to break down and cry because you really don't feel good about yourself. Some of us lie to ourselves to keep ourselves going. Yes, yes, y'all. I plucked the hair out and just left it and came on here. Stop playing with me. I like it though. I like it. I don't worry about what somebody else think about me. Listen. I learned years ago that it's not about what somebody else think about you. It's about what you think about yourself. It's not about how somebody else feel about you. It's about how you feel about yourself. That's all that matters. I be seeing the little young girls, right? When I be out somewhere, and I be seeing the little young girls walking and stuff. And some of them got all this belly and, stuff. But guess what? They be letting it all hang out. They be having on their little shirts with the what they call them, belly shirts. They stop up here, up over your stomach, and you know, and they just be letting it go. They don't care. They don't care how you think of them or how you looking at them. They don't care. They let their stuff hang right out. They let their fat hang right out. They don't care. And that's good. Listen, hey, if you don't love it, you get what I'm saying? You got to love yourself. You can't get caught up in what people think about you. You gotta love yourself. It's just that simple. You gotta accept you for you. That's it. That's all. That's what a lot of us gotta start doing, accepting ourselves. And that's the problem. A lot of you don't. A lot of you don't love yourself. And that's why you have such a problem. You're not comfortable in your skin. You don't accept you for you. And that's a problem. And that's what y'all got to do. Y'all got to get in a good place where you love you, where you accept you. Can't worry about if Murray over here accepts you and what Murray thinking about you and is Murray talking about you. You can't get caught up in all that. Who cares what they say about you? Because a lot of the times what people be saying about you don't even be true. Because them people don't even know you like that. I'm just saying. So you have to get to a place where it's though you start loving yourself and accepting yourself for who you are. And the stuff that you don't like about yourself, change it. Change it. It's changeable. You can change whatever it is that you don't like about yourself. You can change it. You just got to change it. You understand what I'm saying? You just got to work on you and change it. That's all. That's all. I'm telling you, y'all better give it the program. Start loving yourself. Start loving you. That's what it's about. Because at the end of the day, that's all it's about is you. Listen, you came in this world by yourself. And when you leave, you're going to leave by yourself. Hello? Hello? Am I lying? So if you don't get to a place in your life where you accept you for you, right? And if you don't get to a place where you love you and where you comfortable in your skin, I don't know what to tell you. I'm serious. I don't know what to tell you. You got to get to a place where it's though you love you. It's just that simple. I come on here, I say what I got to say, shut it down, go on about my business. You know what I'm saying? Because I like coming on here giving people motivation and some inspiration. You understand? I like doing that. And let me tell you something. I had to do the same thing for myself at one time. When I stopped getting high and I got clean and stuff, I had to push myself and motivate myself. But I still did it. I still did it. I always pat myself on the back, show myself love and stuff like that. And a lot of you don't do that. You don't have it in you. And you won't let nobody teach it to you. A lot of you don't want to help. You don't want people to help you. Because the first thing some of y'all holler is, I don't want her all in my business. I don't want her all in my business. Excuse me, you don't really have no business for real, for real. I'm just saying. And I'm not being smart. But some of y'all with the shit y'all going through, somebody already know. Somebody already know what's going on with you. Matter of fact, quite a few people know what's going on with you. Y'all worry about the wrong shit. That's the problem. Y'all worry about the wrong shit. Instead of worrying about getting you together, getting you to a good place in your life, and learning to love you, learning to accept you for who you are, learning to be comfortable in your skin, y'all worry about the wrong shit. Y'all worrying about what somebody think. Y'all worrying about if so-and-so know it this about you and stuff like that. Y'all worry about the wrong shit. Who cares what they know? Who cares about what they know? Who cares about what they think? Who cares about what they saying? So what? So what? People are going to do that. People are going to talk. That's just this thing we call life. That's what the life ain't lifing. If people ain't talking, because that's what they do. You just gotta get yourself in a position where as though you can handle that shit and you can just shake that shit off and keep going. Whereas though it won't even matter to you what they saying about you. The most important thing is getting yourself in a good place and getting yourself healthy. You see what I'm saying? That's what it's about. But some of y'all are jacked up and you in the wrong, you got your head in the wrong place. You ain't thinking right. Like seriously, some of y'all just, I don't know what to tell you. Some of y'all just lost in the sauce. You know, whatever you going through, oh, it's somebody out here that's going through it too. Whatever you going through, it's somebody out here going through it worse than what you going through. You see what I'm saying? The thing of it is that y'all think that what y'all going through. No, get down. I'm on the thing right now. The thing that y'all get caught up in is that y'all be thinking that y'all the only ones that's going through something. You don't want nobody to know what you're going through. Y'all want people to think y'all got it all together. Everything is good. Everything is perfect. And come on, come on. In a real world, we talk about in the real world, not on social media, but in the real world, please. Okay? Ain't a damn thing perfect. Ain't nothing perfect. Ain't nothing perfect in the real world. We talking about the real world. Because some of y'all is caught up in social media. This social media is all y'all think about. You don't even know what's really going on in the real world. And that's just the facts. Some of y'all don't even know what the hell is really going on in the real world because you too caught up in bullshit, stuff that means nothing. And that's the whole problem in a nutshell. Too busy caught up in stuff that don't mean shit. Seriously. And the quicker you recognize that, the better off you'll be. The quicker you recognize that it's about me, I need to get me together. I need to make it about me. You see what I'm saying? It needs to be about me. I need to get me together. I want to feel good about me. I want to be comfortable in my skin. I want to accept me for me. You see what I'm saying? And the sooner you get into that, the better off you'll be. Seriously. Excuse me for a minute, y'all. Give me a second. Woo! I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Yeah, but like I was saying, you do. Y'all gotta get out of the bull crap. that you caught up in. Some of y'all caught up in the wrong stuff. And that's why you can't get nowhere. That's why you can't get your life right. Because you caught up in a bunch of bullshit that don't mean nothing. Instead of focusing on you make it all about you, fixing you, making you comfortable in your skin. A lot of y'all don't, you don't want to do that. You're too into bullshit. And it's sad. It's really sad that some people today they don't want to deal with uh positivity, right? Positivity doesn't have a place in some people's lives. And that's just the truth. And that's sad. That's sad. Let me tell you something. The negative shit, that's what take you down. That's what keep you in a bad place because of the negativity. Just like when we listen to music, right? When we listen to certain music make us feel some type of way. Like say for instance, if we listen to slow music, right? And that slow music makes us feel some type of way. If we listen to rap, where they talking about killing people and doing this and that and the other, that gets people all rowdied up. It changes your mood. Y'all don't notice that? So when you attach yourself to a bunch of negativity, that's why you feel the way you feel. Because you are so attached to nothing but negativity. And that's why some of y'all feel like shit. Because that's all you attach yourself to is negative stuff. There's no type of good vibration that comes from negativity. Negativity makes you feel like shit. Your vibration goes down. That's why you should always try to find something that you can listen to that will make you feel good. Even if you don't feel good about you, find something that you can listen to that will lift your vibration and make you feel good. Until you can get to a place where as though you feel good about you. You see what I'm saying? When you get to that place, when you work on yourself, do the work you need to do on yourself so that you can feel good within. Find things that you can listen to that will make you feel good, that will give you a good feeling. You know? You got to do the work. Nobody can do the work for you. That's for sure. Let me tell you something. It's about you. It's about you. And you have to do the work. Okay? So that you can feel good about you. So that you can change and be a better you. But you have to put in the work and trust the process. Because you want to get to a place one day where you can accept you. You don't need somebody to accept you. You can learn how to accept yourself. You just got to do the work. That's all. You just got to do the work. It's not an easy task, but it can be done. It can be done. You know, some excuse me. Some of y'all have very nasty attitudes. Very nasty attitudes. And you done carried that attitude into your adulthood. And it's bad. It's really bad. And you need to do something about it. Some of y'all got the nastiest attitudes, man, that I've ever seen in my life. Seriously. And then some of y'all attack other people, right? Like some of us women of color attack other women of color. And it don't have nothing to do with the other women of color. It's got a lot to do with who you are and what you're going through within you. The battle is within you. You got a battle going on within yourself. And that's what makes some of y'all act the way you act. That's why some of y'all got fucked up attitudes. Because there's a battle going on within you. It's a battle going on. And you don't feel good about yourself. Hey, Ty, how you doing? Good evening, my love. Good evening. Grand rising. Grand rising to you. Look, and you know, and some of y'all do. You have your mindset is messed up. You got a battle going on within yourself because some of y'all have been traumatized. For whatever the reason is, some of y'all have been traumatized and you're dealing with a lot of trauma within you, right? And because of that, you have a very nasty attitude. You walk around here and you attack people, or you go at people trying to stir up something. You know, you're always angry. Some of y'all is always angry. And you don't even understand why you're always angry. That's because there's a battle going on within you, that you need to get straight, that you need to work on. That's why some of y'all feel the way you feel, and that's why some of y'all act the way you act. And then some of y'all get mad because some people don't want to accept you with that bullshit. They don't. Some people don't want to be bothered with that. Some people don't want you around with that funky attitude. And that's just the truth. And you can't blame people. If somebody, okay, if you go around somebody and they a pleasant person, right? And they have a good attitude, why would they want you around if you got a bad attitude all the time and your energy is fucked up all the time? Why would they want you around? Please make it make sense. Why would they want you around? Because I wouldn't want nobody around me with a messed up attitude and somebody that's nasty and mean. Give me a second, y'all. Give me a second. Give me a second, please. Busy sometimes. My house be busy sometimes. I'm sorry. Woo, I had to get my little groceries. Yeah. You can get through. Yeah, but yeah, you know, we sometimes you just gotta own up to who you really are, and you gotta make some changes. You know, it's just that simple. And some people don't want to do that. Some people don't want to own up to who they really are because they don't like their self. They don't. Let me tell you something. We got so many people today walking around. They don't like their self, and they don't like other people either. It's sad, but it's true. And at the end of the day, only you can make the changes within you. I can't do it for you. Tari can't do it for you. Can't nobody do it for you. You gotta want to do it yourself. And it's just the bottom line. You know? I like being around people that's pleasant. My daughter, me and my daughter, we get along so good. We do. We have our days, of course. Everybody had their days, but we not nasty to each other. We know how to say, I know how to say, daughter, I'm having a bad day today. And she know how to come to me and say, Ma, I didn't have a good day today. You know, we don't come and be nasty to each other. We don't do that. You know? And so that's something y'all gotta learn how to do. It's not about the attitude is makes a big difference. But like I said, at the end of the day, it's up to you. It's all the ball is in your court, and you gotta want to change it. Ain't that right, daughter? You gotta want to change that attitude. But I'm getting ready to go, y'all. I gotta put my stuff up. And I love you guys. Keep your head up. Keep your head up. Stay prayed up. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace. No. I wish I could sit down. Like you was relaxing most of the day.